lovely humans. This is Carmen from Enliven You, and today I want to talk about something that so many of us experience, but we rarely link it back to its root cause. Why we struggle to show up as our best selves, even when we want to, and we might even know how to. So let me ask, do you feel like there's an invisible wall between who you are right now and who you desire to be? You've got the desire, you've got the vision, but your actions don't match. You sabotage, you freeze, you play small, and you react instead of responding. And then you feel frustrated because you should know better. Does any of this sound familiar to you? But here's the truth. When you've got stored negative emotions and limiting beliefs living in your subconscious mind, often from old past experiences or unresolved traumas, you're living in survival mode, not in creation mode. So let's break that down. From a neuroscience perspective, your brain is wired to protect you, not to have you thriving. Your amygdala is your emotional alarm system, and it's always scanning for danger. If it finds anything that even resembles a past experience, it will fire off, and it'll be like you're having the experience all over again. That means that even if you're living in a safe environment, your nervous system might still be living in the past. You're not living in the present moment. You're being triggered into old emotional states of fear, shame, anger, or unworthiness. Psychologically, this is termed emotional memory or trauma looping. We store emotional memories not just in our mind, but in our body and in our nervous system. So when a similar event happens, even if it's tiny, it fires off the whole network of thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. It becomes a filter through which we see ourselves, the world, and what we think we're capable of. So what happens? You go to take action on your goals, you show up boldly, you speak your truth, you ask for what you want, but your system says, no, that's not safe. We've been here before and we've been hurt. You shrink, overthink, you avoid, or you lash out. But you're not broken. You're just operating on programming that's outdated and not aligned with your current desires. But here's the beautiful part. That programming, it can be rewritten using tools such as NLP, timeline therapy, parts integration, and values elicitation. This is all going to allow us to release negative emotions, reframe limiting beliefs, and align with our truth. So we can stop living in the past and start creating from the present. When we clear those emotional charges, we regain capacity of our nervous system. We feel safer to take action, and we become available to the relationships and the career and the goals that we have and the version of life that you want. So if you feel like there's something blocking you from your full potential, it might not necessarily be because you're lacking motivation or discipline or willpower. It might be because your inner world is still holding on to past stories. And until you release and reframe and rewire, you'll always feel like you're trying to run uphill. I can tell you this has been my struggle for as long as I can remember. And it wasn't until I learned these tools and techniques that I was able to start going towards what I wanted without feeling like I was constantly having an internal battle. I've helped so many women do this work through the tools of NLP, somatic release, and emotional transformation, and I can tell you that it is nothing short of life-changing. So if you're curious about this work, hit like, subscribe, and write a comment down below with what resonated with you. And if you're ready to go deeper, check out the link below in the description to look at how we can work together. If you are living in Cairns, stay tuned for upcoming workshops.